Hello everybody, this is Chp.21H and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem. In the previous episode, Lord Albert passed away in Eliwood's arms. I forgot about that. We defeated Nergal for now. He's gonna be back, but there's no reason to be on the Dread Isle anymore. If you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me if you haven't already, and share with your friends so they can join us on this journey. Let's start Chapter 20, New Resolve. At last, Eliwood's long-awaited reunion with his father, as well as their painful farewell. After escaping the Dread Isle, they returned to the port city of Baden. Eliwood remained silent for the duration of their passage. He sits cradling his father's cold hand as if to warm it back to life. They find the man for whom they've been searching, Marcus Foray. He breathes his last in the embrace of his son, Eliwood. The companions leave the Dragon's Gate and set sail for Baden. Eliwood is grief-stricken at his father's death. Hector can find no words to comfort his friend. Nidian, are you feeling better? Yes. That's good. Long time no see, Nils. You've grown, haven't you? Is it really you, Lindis? It seems like it's been so long. Even though it's only been a year since I last saw you? So much has happened since we left you in Kaylin. Hey, can't us talk about things the rest of us can follow? Who's he? This is Hector. He's Marcus Osia's younger brother. Don't let his attitude fool you. He acts mean, but he's decent enough. Acts mean seems pretty mean to me. And you might remember this one. He's... Yep, I remember. The man who helped Ninian. You are Albert's son, aren't you? Your red hair, gentle eyes, and even voice. You're just like him. Where did you meet my father? At the Dragon's Gate. He set us free after we'd been captured. We escaped in a small boat, but I was thrown out in a storm. When I woke up, I was back on Valor. For a time I hid in the ruins by myself. Then I sensed something really dangerous. When I raced to the Dragon's Gate, I saw everything. Nils... When we pulled Nidian from the boat, she lost her memory. I can't believe we brought her right back to her captors. What a horrible thing to do. I'm sorry. Lady Lyn, you did nothing wrong. When Nils fell overboard, I didn't know what to do. I became lost within myself. If only I'd been stronger. All this could have been avoided. I'm truly sorry. Nidian's power is greater than mine, but it cost her physical and emotional strength. Nergal exploited that weakness. Nidian, Nils, was he after you because you have the power to call dragons? I think it's because we can open the Dragon's Gate. Just calling them, Nergal can do that on his own. Are you serious? Yes, but it requires a tremendous amount of quintessence. Quintessence. That's what Nergal calls it. The substance of the human spirit, power, energy, the essence of life itself. Nergal, he stole this quintessence. What happens to those whose quintessence is stolen from? They'll die. Nini and I have that power. Lynn knows we only have our special power. Anyway, Nergal needed to gather a large amount of quintessence, so he sent his henchman, Ephidel, to get close to Marcus Laus. He sought to plant the seeds of war in Darren's power-hungry heart. To what end? It seems quintessence in each person varies in strength. A person of strong mind and body has hundreds of times more energy than that of the average person. It sounds like there aren't many people like that, though. It took too long for Nergal to find people with enough strength. Although it would take time, Nergal said the easiest way to get that much quintessence was by starting a war.
So he planned to make up for quality with quantity? Is that it? Black-hearted fiend! Are all men nothing but pawns to him?
Ephidel brought Albert to the Dragon's Gate. He said that he'd found the ideal sources that he sought. Nergal's plans for war had been stopped, and yet he was happy. He had taken so much energy from the nights traveling with Albert. He was sure he'd get even better quintessence from Albert. Nils! I'm sorry, Lord Eliwood. It's alright. When I found my father at the Dragon's Gate, I knew his knights were no longer alive. Eliwood. Your father told us he had a son. He said you were blessed with natural fighting ability, but he also told us you were compassionate and disdained fighting. He told us that his son would be a better ruler than he was. He told us that he'd sooner sacrifice himself than see his homeland, Lycia, embroiled in the flames of war. That's... When we lost all hope at the Dragon's Gate, your father always spoke to us of happy things. Well, he mainly spoke of his cherished son and his dear wife. But Nini and I, we loved him very much. His stories about his family, they saved us. Oh, Father. Hector?
We should let him be alone for a while.
Sure. Come on, Nini and Nils. As you say. Is that okay? Hector?
Huh?
Shouldn't you go with him?
Thought about it, but there was someone else who looked like he was ready to start crying, too.
Oh. Hey, Nini's gone. Where'd she go? I'll go and look.
Hold on. Your sister's been through a lot, too. Let her be alone for a while.
I don't need you to tell me what she's been through. Lord Eliwood? Oh, Nini and I didn't see you there. I'm sorry about before. I needed some time to think. Should you be up? You've had a rough time. Your coloring is not very good. You should rest. Look at you, all scratches and bruises. You need to be properly taken care of. Why? Why was Lord Eliwood, why were you both so kind to us? This is all my fault. These nightmares, all these terrible creatures. Ninian, crying ill suits a girl of your beauty. I'm fine. Please don't cry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There's something you must hear. You're not responsible for what's happened to my father. You suffered as much as he did. Please, don't punish yourself further. Lord Eliwood, Huh? What is it? Oh. Ninian? Enemies. Enemies draw near.
So what do we do now?
What happened to Nergal? Lord Albert gave him a grievous wound when he stabbed him. His wounds will not kill him.
That's what Lord Albert said, too. Do you know what he meant?
Nergal uses quintessence on himself as well. His wounds heal quickly. His body does not age. So he isn't human. If nothing else, he's...
Ah! What is it?
Call everyone. Enemies approach.
Eliwood deserved a little more time to rest.
Well then, shall we handle this ourselves?
Here you all are. Ugh!
Hollywood!
Listen, get ready for battle. I want to get this over with quickly to protect the villagers. Meet the enemy commander and drive them out of here. Hey, little guy, go hide in the village.
No way, I can help you out. Nils, you really are a big help, but shouldn't you be with Ninian right now?
Alright. Let's go.
Sorry, I just needed a minute to process all that information. So let me try to go over it. Obviously, Lord Eliwood does not fault for Ninian for what happened to Albert, which is a topic that I'm going to get into when we actually start the chapter, but Nergal is using quintessence by killing humans to heal himself and gather enough energy to open the dragon's gate, or to call dragons. I guess war or battle really snaps somebody out of grieving. I don't really know what to say. This is a lot to take in. Even though I've played this through twice already, technically 3 times, because I have to do the footage thing with Hector. It's still a lot of information and really plot heavy, which I like, but at the same time I don't. Either way, just a fog of war map. So obviously we won't be able to see anything. I'll just tell you what the villages have in there now, if I can remember. I believe this one has a restore staff. This one has a light rune. This one has an Elysian whip, and this one has a Worm Slayer. Obviously we'll check out the boss when we get to that point. I'm sorry I didn't really check out Darren's stats the other time, but I'm going to pick out my units, and I will be right back. Alright, I believe I have everybody that I need. This is sort of an odd lineup from what we had before. Well, the main reason for that is because there is an arena here. I believe, I don't know if there's gonna be any other arenas in the game. Fudge it, they can get levels on their own. So Eliwood, Hector, Lynn, naturally. Urk has the guiding ring. I'm planning on... Oh, wait a minute. I'm glad I saw that. Just because of circumstances, I don't have a designated healer. Physics staff, yes. A designated healer. No, I want a full one. So Urk is going to be our healer when he levels up. Lorena has the Elysian Whip. I know she's only level 11, but there is an arena here, as I said before. Guy has the Hero Crest. So there's going to be at least three promotions this chapter. And then we have Raven and Lego. The reason I decided not to take Matthew is that because his level up item is way far away, so that's like, what chapter is this? Well, it's in a couple of chapters. He still has time to level up. The only reason I'm picking Lego is because he actually has a very important support story with Raven, and obviously I want to train Raven up because he's just so good, and I think it would be nice to have a hero unit this time around. As for the rest of them, I'll figure something out. They can level up on their own. Either way,
resolve. Let us start. Ninian, stop! Where are you going? I'm going to help. Oh no, you're not. You're still too weak. But I really wish to help Lord Eliwood, even just a little. I stole his father's life from him. I know this will never make up for it. Nils, please. I understand. Give me your hands. Nils? I'll give you some of my power. You'll just get in the way if you go out like this. Nils, I'm sorry. Whew. That should do it. Help them for me, too. Thank you. Lord Eliwood. Ninian, you shouldn't be here. Please allow me to help. I have no intention of making you fight. I'm no mere dancer. My dances, they will help you. I'm wrapped in some sort of energy. I used Nini's grace and danced for you, Lord Eliwood. It will only last a short while, but while it does, you are protected. Please, allow me to remain at your side. Ninian, of course, if it'll make you feel better. Let's rejoin the battle. Don't leave my side. Okay. Robert, please tell me what you want me to do. I cannot fight, but I can aid with my dance. I ask for your understanding and assistance. And I will give that to you, and we have a free stat boost too. Essentially, what Nini's Grace does is it will increase your defense for 1 turn. Of course, that doesn't really help because there are only magic fighters here right now, but it's no big deal. So the first thing I want to do, stupid thing, is get rid of this guy, because then if I don't, he's going to go right from Erlinus' tent, which is not good. Anyway, what I want to talk about, yes, I actually have something to talk about during this instead of just focusing on okay, this will go here, blah 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 blah. First of all, in going into this chapter, I was well aware that there was an arena, alright? Now this is going somewhere, just bear with me. However, that kind of reminded me that a recruitable character that you get later requires Barter to be... Let's see what's over here. Alright, that's not bad. Requires Barter to be level 10, but a level 10 warrior, not a level 10 fighter like he is now. So, in order to get that character, they practically expect you to go out of your way to level him up, promote him, and then level him up again to level 10. Now, given this recruitable character comes in maybe 3 chapters from the end. But the problem is, at least in my my playthrough, or my Hector playthrough is what I'm trying to say, he is slow, he can't hit for crap, and leveling him up in the arena, especially in hard mode, is absolutely just ridiculous. Not the idea behind it, but just going through it. Because, do you have a hand axe? You do not. Alright, well, whatever. So, obviously, essentially, you kind of have to arena abuse here to get him leveled up.
because when do we get... Oh no, we get Barter at the beginning, so technically you have time to level him up, but I have no intention of actually using him. So, remembering that, it was kind of a challenge. But that's only going to be in Hector mode, just so I don't waste my time here. You saw Ninian's dance there again. Alright, let's take a few steps forward to see what we're dealing with. I know there are Wyvern Riders here. Oh, they're knights. Okay. Ow! Perhaps it was a bad idea to go in here without a healer, because now I'm really gonna regret... Wait, no, Lynn has an elixir. What am I saying? Oh, crap. Okay, good. Second thing. Piggybacking off of last chapter. The occurrences of this story sort of hit a lot close to home, and I'm sure that this is the case for many of you, for many of us, excuse me. It's been almost a year since my mother had passed away, and I'm recording this on October 17th, so it's a week before this goes up, so it's going to be even closer by the time it goes up for you guys. We lost her. I don't want to sound selfish. We lost her. Are you a mercenary? You look like you've been fighting for years and years. What kind of tactician would put a group together like yours? Rude. We lost my mother December 1st, 2014. And so, just recording last chapter, just... if you just read the text, it's really no big deal. But if you're actually like reading it out loud and kind of taking in the characters, which I know a lot of you guys don't do, because that's kind of my thing. I'm not saying that people don't voice act, because people definitely voice act, but kind of just like those words coming out of my mouth kind of brought back a lot of memories. I don't know if it's bad timing or whatever, but like, it was 3 days after I had finished up the finale to Vacant Sky Contention Part 2, and there's the circumstances surrounding it. So I don't know why I wanted to share that. I just wanted to say that it kind of hit me hard. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I had something to go on when I had read it, when I had actually recorded the episode, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it was now. But just I do have to congratulate them on, oops, didn't mean to do that. Congratulate, this story arc for really making it a very powerful moment. For both, just for in the terms of the plot, it's been kind of building up since the beginning of the story. We're looking for Lord Albert. He's gone missing. The main character's father. But kind of just the build up, like, it's more and more. Now we add on this criminal I say that loosely, criminal organization. That kind of just, you know, nobody knows about who they are. They're killing everybody and whatever else, and they supposedly took Lord Albert. That being said, then they add on the point where, you know, there's this whole plot of rebellion and whatever else, and that kind of just, you know, feeds into the story a little bit more, just for the fact that feeds into the plot a little bit more, that not only has Albert been taken, but is he actually a part of this revenge plot? And we know obviously by now that he's not. But the point is, it's making it more and more dire to try to find him, and kind of just building up this character and building up this character. You know, he's a beloved one and whatever else, and then they kill him off. While normally I hate that type of thing, because it's just like, you know, you've been building up this character for X amount of time and whatever else, and then suddenly just boom, he's dead. It's kind of more powerful because it makes you feel not only does the character lose his father, but you also connect with it, where it's just like, wow, like I actually feel something. I actually feel a loss, a sense of loss for this character, and I both like and hate it. I like it because it is very, very creative. It makes the story spicier, for lack of a better term. But at the same time, it's just like, why do you mess with people's emotions like that? Where it's just like, you're building up this character. You finally think that I'm gonna find this character, and you know, we're gonna go back home, and then we'll beat this organization and whatever else. Especially for a first Fire Emblem that's released out of Japan. Like this was the original. This was the first thing that America saw. Oh really? Oh fucking really? God damn it. You know, why do you play with people's emotions like that? Where it's kind of just like, great, now I feel sad. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel sad. I'm just saying, like, just kind of be careful with the plot line. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I think the plot line is great. I like the build up and everything, but at the same time, I was kind of just like, well, this sucks. I know I'm circling back. I'm not good at making points. Leave me alone. I need to get Raven next to Lego. So this isn't a timed chapter, but I hate this chapter very much. Oh god, they're both on forest tiles. Fucking hell. You know what? Because of all these wyvern riders. Wyvern riders. They are a pain in the ass. Plus, they're carrying poison weapons out of all things. Like, freaking seriously? That's not nice. And here comes the knight. Steel lance. Misses. Why do I have a improved crit rate? I have no idea.
that's bad. Ninian! Thank goodness Florina's avoid is high. And they just stack on characters. More characters. More and more characters. Just stop! Think there's enough enemies for one day? Alright, we got reinforcements. Nope, this is a job for the Killer Lance. Miss. Damn it. Oh shit. Well, that's unfortunate. What's your resistance? 8? Not bad. Your attack? Oh, fudge. Plant land right here. Okay. I'm just saying, you got a 44% crit rate. Guys, gonna keep going here. Damn it! I wanted that Elysian Whip. Alright. I'll be back. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, I'm pretty much back to where I was, you know, minus a few turns. Because apparently you have to rush them. Otherwise you are going to be screwed out of that Elysian Whip. I had the Axe Reaver right now. Why didn't I have the freaking Axe Reaver with me? Alright. Die! She's gonna be attacked by at least one dragon rider. Sure it's not this one.
Actually, if I can lure... Okay, good. Freaking poison weapon bitches. Son of a... Where'd you even come from? And I'm poisoned now. Gosh darn it. All these poison weapons make me mad. Okay. That way I know I can actually attack these guys. Oh, oops, sorry. I'm just absent-mindedly hitting the trigger button now. I'm just so used to speeding through it. It was my fault. I am sorry. Even though I don't sound sorry, I am sorry. I'm gonna be sorry in a minute, you know what I mean? Alright, this guy has to go.